What do you do when you want to make a cheap, filling, delicious dinner that everybody's going to love? Today we're going to make a fucking pot roast. The key to this meal is the sauce. We're going to be making a red wine reduction using beef stock and cheap red wine that you can buy at the store. There's a lot of different ways to make a pot roast, and here's my take on it. Let's get started. For this recipe, you're going to need 4 pounds of chuck roast, carrots, red onions, celery, garlic, russet potatoes, gochujang, hot chili paste, red wine, beef stock, butter, tomato paste, Parmesan cheese, chives, parsley, rosemary, and oil. First, we're going to cut up the veggies for our stock. Grab a large bowl and cut up your carrots, onions, and celery. Also take the whole head of garlic, chop off the top, and throw it in as well. We'll end up making our red wine reduction sauce with it. Next, cut up your meat into 6 to 8 ounce portions. We will be searing this not only to lock in the flavor, but to also create a fond flavor to the stock. Grab a heavy bottom pot. We'll be using a 5-quart Dutch oven. Add a neutral oil and heat it until it starts to smoke. Don't flip it until the meat has been seared. The dark bits at the bottom of the pot is the fond, which helps elevate the flavor. Once you're done cooking the meat, set it aside and mix in your veggies and garlic. Be sure to add your gochujang chili paste and tomato paste. The gochujang adds a unique flavor and a little bit of heat. Once all the ingredients are incorporated, add your red wine, beef stock, and water. After the stock starts to simmer, add your meat back into the pot and top it with a sprig of rosemary. We're going to let this simmer for about 90 minutes. In the meantime, we're going to prep our mashed potatoes. Start by boiling a large pot of salted water. Then peel 6 potatoes, cut them into equal-sized large chunks. This will help them cook evenly. Shank them with a fork. Stick them with a fork after about 15 minutes to check on the doneness. After you're done with the potatoes, remove the meat from the stock and it should be super tender by now. Next, strain all the veggies out and continue to simmer with the lid off. This will let your stock reduce into a sauce and it will thicken as the liquid evaporates. While this is reducing, we're going to start cutting up the herbs. Fine chop your parsley and chives and set them aside. Now we're going to use our potato ricer. If you don't have one, sucks to suck. Next, we're going to make the Parmesan cream sauce to mix into the potatoes. For this, we're going to grab some heavy cream, butter, freshly grated Parmesan, salt and pepper, parsley, and mix thoroughly until your cream sauce thickens. Grab your sauce and fold it into the rice potatoes until mixed thoroughly. Then we're going to grab our pan, add the meat, and ladle in some of our reduced sauce that's been simmering. Wait until it starts to bubble and add some water. Add some butter. My fault. Add some piss. Wait until it starts to bubble like hooker pee and add some butter. Wait until it starts to bubble and add some butter. Now we're going to baste our meat until our sauce thickens up enough to coat the back of a spoon. Now this is what your sauce will look like once it's finished reducing. Now that we're finished cooking, plate your mashed potatoes, top with the beef, sauce, garnish. Don't forget to lick your ladles and enjoy your fucking meal.
I think this tastes fantastic. There's a lot of flavor inside of the sauce. The beef is super tender. The mashed potatoes are super creamy. It brought everything together. Everything just works incredibly well together. For a second bite. Yes.
The creaminess of the mashed potatoes helped build the foundation of this meal. As far as the meat goes, when we seared it, it locked in all of those beautiful flavors inside of that meat. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more recipes and cooking tips. Happy cooking.